Ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you've been participating in this challenge, you are no longer new here, okay? You are part of the fam in the Who Is She community. And today is day 7 of our I've Decided challenge. So first and foremost, go ahead and drop in the comments your affirmation or affirmations from this challenge. Because it is day 7, what we're going to say is 6 days ago I decided that. For me, 6 days ago I decided that I am a healthy person. 6 days ago I decided that I am an expert at manifestation. And 6 days ago I decided that I am experiencing everything I desire right now. And this is the crucial part of the challenge where we want to make sure that our mental diet is up to date with whatever identity we are affirming. I will be posting another video either sometime today or sometime in the next couple days, maybe today. So check out for that. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn that bell icon on for notifications so that when I do upload that video and all of the other videos that are sure to be uploaded, you get notified. You are made aware of when I post, because then you get to participate continually in this community. You get to keep your mental diet up, and that's what we're going to talk about today. I have touched on mental diet on this channel before, but basically mental diet is just like your physical diet. It is a matter of what you're putting in and allowing to stay in your mind. So I think we've all heard the expression, put good in, get good out. And with your mindset and your thoughts, this is so impactful. So that other video I mentioned, I went over a behavioral science principle that basically takes you through how our thoughts inform our identity. And from that place of identity, we generate more thoughts, and it's this perpetual cycle, which is how we then shift who we're being. We shift how we're thinking about ourselves, and we shift the actions that we're taking. So what we want to make sure of is that what we're allowing ourselves to focus on, what we are allowing ourselves to think, is congruent, meaning it matches up, it lines up with the identity we're assuming. So one way that we can do this is taking action. And when we take action, it's not just the specific actions we're taking, it's how we're taking them, right? So in this challenge, one of my affirmations has been, I'm a healthy person. And it's easy for anybody to wake up and just decide that. But to actually prove it to yourself is another beast entirely. And so what we want to make sure that we're doing is giving ourselves evidence and keeping ourselves on track, both with our mental diet and during taking action, continuing to upkeep that mental diet so that the energy behind the action matches also. And one example that I've been showing you is, since my affirmation is I'm a healthy person, I'm out here doing these walks. I'm out here moving my body. I'm out here when I move my body. Again, moving my body is an action. But I could this whole time be talking about, oh my gosh, I'm so out of breath. Oh my gosh, my body hurts. Oh my gosh, like this is so exhausting. This is so hard for me. That's one mental diet. That's one identity. Or if I'm assuming the state of I'm already a healthy person, what I'm going to be telling myself instead during these walks is, wow, I feel so good. This walk is so good for my body, and my body is so strong, and I'm so healthy. And it feels so good to be healthy, right? So your mental diet doesn't just begin and end with the thoughts that float through your head all day long, that you're constantly observing all day long, it's also how you are judging yourself when you take action. And so here's another example. If you want to be a confident person, right? And you have to go buy new clothes. And so you're in the fitting room and you're trying them on and they're too small. It happens to all of us. Sometimes we think it's the right size. We grab our letter size or our number size and we try it on. And that brand happens to run their sizes differently and it just doesn't fit. If you are acting from the place of, I'm already a confident person, when you take the action of trying on clothes as that confident person, you have to narrate, you have to upkeep your mental diet as a confident person, which is, oh, these clothes don't fit, no big deal, I'll go find some different ones. Whereas if you are acting and thinking and your mental diet is still of that old version of yourself, that old concept of who you are, as someone who is lacking confidence, as someone who's not feeling confident in themselves, what you're going to be saying is, oh my gosh, I've gained so much weight, or oh my gosh, it's so hard to lose weight, or I'm always going to be chunky, or it's so hard for me to find clothes, or they just don't make clothes for my body type, or I can't find cute clothes in my size. Like, you're going to have such a negative diet. Like, you're going to have such a negative narrative. And so again, your diet is like what goes in and what you get out of what goes in. And what you're allowing yourself to think in this challenge will determine whether on day 30 you actually have your desire, or whether on day 30 you're still making excuses for yourself. Whether on day 30 you are living as that version of yourself, which means all day long, from the time that you wake up to the time that you go to sleep, your thoughts and your actions and how you feel about yourself and how you feel about the world and what you're choosing to believe and all of that are matching. And ultimately, the reason that a lot of people start their manifestation journey, okay, they start their conscious manifestation journey, they decide on a desire consciously, they decide to move towards that desire consciously, and then they don't get it. The reason that they're not getting it is because they're not continuing throughout their whole day, throughout their whole week, throughout their whole month to be that version of their self. They're cheating on their mental diet. They are allowing negative thoughts to ferment, okay? Because it's not just that they're there, and it's not just that they multiply, it's that they ferment. And just like a quick little sidebar here, when you are fermenting a food, what happens is the bacteria in that food multiplies, and it multiplies to the point where it deteriorates the freshness of whatever food you're fermenting, which in food can be a really great thing. I mean, we have aged cheese, we have things like vinegar, and I'm not sure what else is like considered fermented. I know kimchi is another one that's really good. Pickles, if you leave them sitting for a long time, the fermentation process will continue. But yeah, you get the idea. But in your mind, what's happening is those negative thoughts multiply, and then they fester like a wound, and they turn into this rotting mass of gunk and junk that is your garbage self-concept. And cleaning out that gunk is way harder than preventing it from building up in the first place. Right? Like, if you have a house and you have gutters and they are full of leaves and debris and dirt, and then it rains, the rain's not going to be able to push through easily, and now you have to go and scoop it all out. You have to take all this time, all this energy, all this effort to clean, physically remove the gunk for the water to flow. Your mental diet is just like that. You need to clear the path. You need to stop putting more gunk in your diet and continue putting more goodness, continue planting those seeds of goodness for your mental diet. Planting those seeds of goodness for your self-concept, which is like saying your affirmations. But it doesn't start and stop at your affirmations. It has to be all day long, every day, until you get what you desire. And don't be fooled, because even once you get what you desire, you can very much lose it if you don't keep up your mental diet. And this is the same thing like in dieting. What happens is people will jump on a fad diet. They will jump on a trend. They'll do the diet for 2 weeks or 2 months and then go back to eating how they were eating before, or just go to a more relaxed diet, and then they gain weight again because they have not held the state of that new version of self. They have not maintained that mental diet. So that is all I have to share for you today, is make sure you're not only commenting your affirmation. Make sure as you go throughout your day, before you take action, and once you notice yourself having negative mental spirals and negative thoughts and negative narratives, you stop yourself and you go, is this in accordance with my mental diet? Is this in accordance with someone who has everything that they desire? Or am I cheating on my mental diet right now? And do I need to course correct? And more often than not, if you are new to manifestation, or if you are struggling with manifestation, you're going to find you're doing this a lot. You're going to find that your thoughts are running amok. You're going to find that it may even be challenging for you to stop yourself from having those automatic thoughts. But if you don't do it, if you don't build the self-discipline to control your mental diet, you will never achieve your desire. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know that, okay? So thank you everybody who's participating in the challenge, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.